Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. Today let's talk about accommodations in the United Kingdom. This video will be very useful for people who are planning to come to the UK. There are 3 accommodation options available for you. 1 university accommodation or hostel, 2 private student accommodation, and the third one is rent a property like a house or a flat. First, let's talk about university hostels. So coming to university hostels, these are completely different from our Indian hostels. These are really comfortable and nice. You don't need to worry about it at all. You can happily book a room if you want to stay in the campus or if you want to use the library or whatsoever, guys. This is the best. Also, make sure to book it soon, otherwise it will be sold out. These are usually like a studio with a kitchen or a shared kitchen depending on your university and the price you pay. One more thing, guys, check whether your uni is inside or outside the city. The reason I didn't select my university hostel is that my uni is a little away from the city center. So considering other stuff like part-time jobs, restaurants, etc., I didn't choose my university hostel. I selected a private student accommodations in the city center. Coming to second option, private student accommodation. I would prefer this if you'd like to stay among your peer group like university students, or if you like amenities like gym, social activities, study rooms, etc. Or this is the best if you like to pre-book your accommodation before you come here. There are many student accommodations here, guys, but very well known are Vita Student, Student Roost, and the other one is IQ Student. These have many branches around the UK. You can book these through their own websites or through third parties like amberstudent.com. These all are similar to each other, guys. These are really nice and carefree. You just have to pay your rent yearly or twice a year, and everything is included in the rent. You just have to pay for your food expenses. So coming to Vita Student, if you guys don't know, this is where I'm staying since I came here. I already mentioned it in my first video that it's one of the most luxurious accommodation in the United Kingdom. If you guys want, just go and check their website for more information. I'll explain about my room in Vita Student. My room was an accessible room. Now I'll show you guys my little room tour and explain to you guys what all they provided inside the room. So that's the main door, guys. It has a long mirror and the door on the right is a washroom. And the room has a desk and a nice chair. I just decorated this with my own things. This is the washroom. It's a pretty good size washroom with shower, toilet, sink and mirror. They have given a large comfy bed with a mattress. You will need to buy the rest, and also provided a nice TV to relax. That's the window with a view. There's a lot of storage space under the bed as well. They also provided a nice big bin. That's a small cute kitchen, guys, with combi oven, 2-ring hob, kettle, toaster. They also provided microwave. So that's about my room, guys. I hope you love it. I'm also gonna do a video on complete Vita Student tour, so don't miss it. So coming to the final option, which is rented houses. Coming to rented houses, you can go through websites like Gumtree, Rightmove or Zoopla, and even Facebook Marketplace. You'll find both owners and agency people here. In Edinburgh, the rents are around £550 to £650 for a single bedroom house, and for 2-bedroom it's going to be £750 to £1,000 depending on your location. There are a few things you need to know before looking for a house. The process here is, after sorting out few houses through these websites, you need to send an inquiry where landlord or agency will ask you a few questions. Then if everything is okay, they'll give you an appointment for viewing. If you like the property, then you need to pay the security deposit. Usually the deposit is same as your 1 month's rent, or 5 or 10% more than your 1 month's rent. This deposit will be held with a secured third party. You'll only get this deposit once you vacate the house. Also, if you make any damages, they'll deduct that from the deposit and give you the rest. So don't worry about it, guys. If everything is okay, then the owner will prepare a lease agreement and ask you for your documents. After you both sign the lease agreement, then the owner will give you the keys. Here you need to pay rent before starting a month. Other than your rent, you'll have to pay your electricity, gas and internet bills. Also, some may have water bill as well. Also here they have council tax to pay, but students are exempted from it, so don't worry about it. There are few properties which says including bills. That means the landlord or the agency people will pay your bills. While looking for houses, look for few things like tax band. Here all the houses will have tax bands like this. It not only tells about how much tax you have to pay, we are exempted from it anyway, but it also tells about the age of the house. For example, if a house has tax band A, it means it's an old construction. The lower you come, the newer construction it is. And the second one is energy band. The energy band tells you how energy efficient your house is. For example, if your energy band is A, it is very energy efficient, hence lower running costs and lower current bill. The lower you come, the less efficient it is and the higher running cost. And the third one is gas or electrical heaters. I suggest you to opt for gas heaters because these are really cheap compared to electrical heaters. Trust me guys, it's going to be really expensive. And the fourth one is whether the house has a carpet or no. So there are both advantages and disadvantages with the carpet. The advantage is the carpet keeps house warm, which means you don't use heaters, which saves a lot of money, but there is also a disadvantage. The disadvantage is dust. Yes, it takes ages for you to clean it with a vacuum cleaner, so it's up to you guys. The fifth one is single or double glazed. If the house is double glazed, then it keeps house warm and noise free. All the things which I mentioned above will be mentioned in the ad on the website. If not, please feel free to ask them before you move in. Believe me guys, these things play a major role in your expenses. Now I want to share a very serious issue guys. Many people told me that they have been cheated after coming here regarding accommodation. So one of my friend has been in contact with a man who promised to give accommodation and took the money without any proof except phone number, but after coming here he just disappeared and switched off his phone. I also know a girl who got cheated. So she was in touch with a girl on Facebook. They used to chat every day. So with that trust, she actually paid 1 month's rent hoping to be her roommate after coming here. She was in shock after coming here because it was actually a boy who created a fake profile and acted like a girl all these, and he rejected to give the rent back and told her it's up to you whether you want to stay with me or no, which she never did, and she's literally left on road guys. These things happen a lot, so please be aware and don't trust anyone unless and until you know them really well. If you want a pre-book, I suggest you guys to go for university hostels or private student accommodations. If you want to rent a house, then I suggest you guys to come here first and then start searching for your house, because you should first view the house. By staying in temporary places like Airbnbs or short-term accommodations where you can pay your rent daily, please don't book rented houses unless it is a highly rated, trusted agency. Also, please do a lot of research before selecting any house. That's it guys, this is about accommodations in the United Kingdom. I tried to cover all the important points. If you think I missed any, please feel free to comment below. I would love to answer you all. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also don't forget to follow me on Instagram.